with the multi-column sorting. Please give me your reply. Are you able to follow?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Single column, multi-column sorting is over. Cell reference, how to use cell circle, subtotal even over. Conditional formatting. Okay. Conditional formatting. Generally, what is formatting means? Let me take one data. I wanted to find out. I have some 2-3 values. Say 500, 1500, 1800, and 300. Now I wanted to only find out the more than 1000 rupees worth. So I just manually go select these two data and just click this. It is being highlighted. So for any survey purpose, for any marketing purpose, for any analysis purpose, say for example, high value supplied material or highly tax paying clients, or in bank high value loan taken people, or for a longer period the loan is being unpaid. Like this, you take any situation, maybe marketing, finance, or anything. I want to find out, okay, these two cells are need to be highlighted. But what may happen tomorrow, it may go around 400 rupees only, and this may go around 1000 or 2100. The highlight will change, my dear friends.
No, sir.
No. The reason is I manually went and did a normal formatting. So the cell is accepting your color, that's all. But here I wanted to say, please take the condition. Once the condition is satisfied, please highlight the colors. This is called a conditional formatting. Okay, let me prepare some new data. 200, 500, 1200, 2400, 4500, 6000, 7800, and 10,500. Now I wanted to highlight which of the values are more than 3000 should alone be highlighted, because it is the high value product. More than 3000 only should be highlighted. So let me block this data, and under home page there is one menu called conditional formatting. I can go and say highlight the cell rows, okay, which is greater than some value called 3000, greater than only 3000. And I can format by Excel own style, or I can go with my own custom format. I can say please fill that particular cell with green color. Okay. Now these are the values are above 3000. I don't know whether I did fast, I did slow, you're able to follow me. So for that reason, again, I'm doing once again. So let me clear my rules. Okay, clear the selected cells. Now I had some couple of values. Let me type 3400. Let me change this into only 250. So I'll have in a mixed order. So I want to select this data and say, please go to conditional formatting, highlight the cell rows, which is greater than 3000 rupees as a value, and highlight that with in my own style, got some, okay, violet color. So now the cells are only highlighted whichever is more than 3000. Tomorrow this value may come down to less than 3000, 2700. That color will still stay or will go? Should go.
It should go, sir.
The highlight has gone. Now this becomes 3200. Will that add a color?
Yes, sir. It's greater than 3000.
Should add a color. This tomorrow going only 1200. The color will leave and this may go with. So this is called a conditional formatting. So the format is applied not blindly based on the condition, so that the menu call or the option call conditional formatting. Okay? To change to anything. Suppose tomorrow this only become 550, color will go. And this becomes only 450 or 430, color will go. Now this becomes 3200, color will be added. Sorry, 3200. Are you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, how many conditions I have given? Only one condition. Now, slowly I am increasing my analysis. Up to 1000 should not be colored. 1000 to 5000 should be in one color. 5001 to 10,000 in the same data should be in different colors. So there are three highlights. Up to 1000, there won't be colors. 1001 to 5000 in some color. More than 5000 will be in some color. You understand now? Now only two. More than 3000 only coloring, others are not coloring. Now I want to have up to 1000 no color, 1001 to 5000 some color, 5001 to 10,000 some color. Are you able to understand?
Sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now either I edit my condition or I clear and come from the beginning. Let me go and manage my rules. Already the rule is made. So I'll just edit my rules. I'll say the cell value, use the formula. No, the cell value which is greater than 10,000 should be this color. Again, I'll say new rule. The cell which is greater than 5,000, which is in different color, and the cell which is new rule value greater than 1000 will be in different color, maybe this color. 1000. Okay. Now up to 1000, no coloring. 3000 to 5000, one color. 5000 to 10,000, another color. 10,400 will be in different color. Okay. Where this is used. For example, you have some working in a financial departments, the loan borrowed by customers up to 5 lakhs in different colors. 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs customers into different colors, or 10 lakhs to 50 lakhs will be in different color, 50 lakhs to 1 crore will be in different color, or more than 1 crore. Or in loan, there is a collection department. Every customer has a due date. This customer has to pay within 15 days, but is exceeding. Again is exceeding. Again is exceeding. This will normally happen in the banking sectors. So which customers are exceeding more than 90 days should be risk customer, red color. Any customer is exceeding between 60 days to 90 days in different color. Any customers exceeding from 30 days to 60 days in different color. Those who are not exceeding 30 days will be in different color. Now the same data giving me different colors. Let me change this into 7,500. So automatically it comes in yellow color. This is changing to 15,000. This comes on red color. This is called conditional formatting with more than one condition. Friends, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This command is new to most of you, or someone knows this command?
New to us, sir.
Okay, good. Thank you so much. Let me save this again. So next command is conditional formatting over scenario manager. Okay. What exactly mean by scenario? Which means situations. What exactly means scenario? Situation. Normally in a production department or marketing department or schools and college admission departments, anyone wanted to have growth in following years. Growth in following. If you take government will feel next year our tax should have more people should come forward to pay a tax. So the government should have a revenue. A company, a marketing department wanted to improve their sales. Production department, they want to control the cost and improve their production. Like that, we'll have an idea. Let me prepare a data accordingly. Okay. Now, in 2023, let me prepare one data called income, say around 10 lakhs, expenses 6 lakhs. Now the profit. Okay. Dear friends, everything should have a formula, otherwise it won't work. The profit is equal to my total income minus my total expenses. This is my formula. Let me put underlines and all so that you will have a attractive cells. And let me highlight also this value with the dark color. Okay. Plan in 24. Plan in 2024. Okay. Same income, expenses, and profit. Of course, the profit is nothing but which is equal to this minus this will be the formula. And I want to highlight this with the color. Now, expectations. Okay. Maybe I could say income order. Maybe I can say, okay, income. Income, I want to at least improve by 30% next year. I think three are having some problem making. See, you think only income will increase? When income is increasing, obviously expense also will increase. Let's say at least I have a control of 10% of expenses increase. Now this is my expectations in the next year. Accordingly, my next year plan should be, my income should be in the formula. See, I'll just, please watch my formula. This is equal to current year or previous year sale plus current year sale multiplied by the expecting growth. Okay. So next year it would be 13 lakhs. Okay, what? And 13 lakhs you should not type. Similarly, the expenses are is equal to this plus current year expenses into what I planned 10% is this. So next year my expenses may be 6 lakh and 60,000 rupees. So the average expected profit is 6 lakh and 40,000 rupees. Dear friends, I made most of the cell linked. If you did not understand this, I don't have any problem. I can recreate this again once again for you to understand what I did. Or if you say, no sir, we have followed the entire thing what you type, we're able to understand means I'll go with the menu. Shall I type once again or will you follow properly?
Understood, sir. We can proceed to the next.
Okay. Now will everything happen in my company as I planned?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No.
Yes, sir.
No, it never happens. It never happens. Maybe my plan and action, if you compare, we know very well there are cause. One is planned, one is actual. The actual, maybe it is a reality. The actual may close with the plan, or my actuals may go better than my plan, or my actual may go worse than my plan. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, simple thing is without understanding the option called scenario manager, let me try with this. What happens if my income increase to 50%? So I'm just typing here 50. You can see the result here. I get 8,40,000 rupees as an income. If I go 50% improvement in sales or income. Similarly, if I say expenses goes 30 percentage and only 7.2, or on average it goes only 20% or 20 percentage revenue and 15 percentage income, this is the result. Or worst case, I'm able to only improve 10 percentage sales and unfortunately 70% of my expenses. So I reach only, this is my next year profit. So I may fit anywhere into my three different scenarios. Three different scenarios I may fit. See, it depends upon the government new conditions, new tax rates, and economic issues, buying capacity of the customers, and competition, um, uh, the foreign dollar rate, anything. The business will always face ups and downs. Do you all agree with me?
Uh,
Now, what happens whenever I change these two cells? Friends, please understand. Whenever I change these two cells, my result is getting changed. But the bad thing is when I change, okay, now I want to plan 40% sales. If it goes, what happens? And 30%. Now I'm getting 6,20,000 rupees. Okay, but the previous values are erased. Means it is overwriting. If I type some new value in the cell, it is giving only the result based on the current values. Now I want to keep old value and also see the new value. Then you will be using the scenario manager. Okay, let me go back what I planned already, 30 and 10. Now I use option called scenario manager. Let me go to the function called data and the menu called what if analysis and the sub menu called scenario manager. Are you able to follow the path?
Yes, sir.
Now I click. The scenario manager, how many scenarios I can create? I can create as many scenarios as I want. Good, average, better, excellent, or any scenarios you want. First of all, I want to add a scenario. Name of the scenario. Let me call this as a best scenario. The system is asking what cell you wanted to change and see the result. So let me block this address and click these two cells. That means whenever these two cells are changing, I'll say, okay, what you wanted to say. My best is nothing but called 80% improvement in sales and only 30% improvement in the expenses. This is one scenario. Add another scenario called moderate scenario and changing same cells. Okay, the moderate is maybe 50% growth in business and 30% growth in expenses. add this. Another scenario called worst scenario. Same cells. Worst case, only man able to show 10% growth in the income and 80% growth in the expenses. Say okay. Now, three different scenarios created. I added one scenario called best. I showed high income, lowest controlled expenses. Then I created another scenario, moderate, where the sale is also growing, that means the income is also growing and expense also parallelly growing. Worst scenario, like take a 2020-21 COVID. Nobody has expected in the world kind of a worst situation. Many people were unable to survive. If any situation comes like that, where will I stand? What is my anticipated protection methodologies? How I'm going to control my failures? How I'm going to keep myself in a survival level? So I just say, show me the summary report and summary only on this figure. It is asking, I say summary on the entire figure. Say okay. Now I'll show you the result. This is your scenario manager. This is income. This is expense. We can rename it, no problem. Currently, I'm expecting 30% growth. Our plan is 30% growth in income, 10% growth in expenses. The result is 13 lakhs, 6.6 lakhs, 640. What up? Okay, it is not taking percentage. I did a mistake. I would have typed properly. Okay, I'll just correct once again. If we delete this data, so I'll go to scenario manager, edit best scenario. It is 0.8, 0.8, and this is 0.3. Okay, and summary report with this entire data. Okay, now let me add a content. I think Zoom is fine for you. So when I normal plan is 30% improvement in my sales or income, 10% parallel improvement on my expenses, where I may get 6,40,000 rupees as my profit. If I really did excellent marketing, very good cost controls and everything, where I'm able to achieve 80% growth in my income and controlled expenses to only 30%, where I reach the maximum profit can be 10 lakh 20,000. Comparing with this, maybe also improvement in sale, maybe also improvement in the expenses, where I may reach 7.20 as my profit, or worst case, if I go to the core worst, I'm able to only show growth in the 10% sales and 80% uncontrollable expenses. So maximum I land in the worst case 20,000 rupees profit. So now I have four different scenarios, four different situation. So definitely somewhere between I will be landing myself, so that I can take some precautionary steps after review of 3 months, where I am going, how I am being traveling. So this particular method, which is called as scenario manager, call what happen if different situation comes. Friends, first of all, are you able to understand this method and menu?
Yes, sir.
Shall
So
I
able
do
to
it once
follow.
again or able to follow? Shall I do it once again or it's enough?
Enough, sir.
Enough. Okay. So this one method which is called as scenario manager. Okay. Goal, sake. Okay, goal, seek. This word itself has two meanings. One meaning is goal, second meaning is seek. Goal means a particular point, like a football goal, okay, or a hockey goal, particular point. I need to go there. Seek means I'm searching. For this, I'm giving you two different exercise. Okay, let me. Okay, now let's say, okay, my purchase cost 100 rupees. My direct expenses is into 20 percentage, and my uh, packing and delivery will be 30 percentage, and my total cost. Okay. 150 rupees is coming. These are all formulas. Now I wanted to increase my total cost into 120 only, or 130. Now I'm planning. One second. Now I wanted to control my total cost not exceeding 130. But my direct expenses definitely will come 20%, cannot be reduced. My packing and delivery will come 30%, cannot be reduced. But this cost, no one will accept. No one will accept. Let me put a unround amount, for example, 132 வச்சுக்கோங்க 132. So the percentage of direct expenses is fixed. The percentage of packing and delivery is fixed. Let me remove the zero decimal. Yeah. Now I can only control my purchase cost. Maximum 175 rupees only the company is making me to fix the cost. Like you take the costing. Cost sheet they want to prepare. Employee salary cannot be reduced. Other expenses cannot be reduced. Now to get 175 as my targeted total cost of the product, what can be reduced and how much should be reduced? Please understand my question. If you're not understanding my question, I'll repeat, no problem, a number of times. This is my purchases cost, my direct expenses, 20% on my purchase cost will definitely will come. My packing and other all expenses put together, 30% will come. So I'm landing or deriving my cost of the product is 198 rupees, but which is not permissible. Always when management says the employees has to follow, no other choice. So management says, please keep your cost as 175 rupees, not exceeding that. Friends, please tell me the answer. Not I'm questioning, I'm just making you to think. To get the answer as 175, what I'm supposed to do?
Reduce the costs.
Right? Cost, the purchase cost to be reduced. Though I need to find out market who's giving lesser cost than this, or with the same person, I may even I can negotiate with them. I'll pay you early. I'll give you more business. Please apply in this cost. I can go for bulk purchase. Everything I'm able to convince them. But what is the new cost should be the changed from 130 to how much I reduce? What should be I fixed as a purchases cost so that I derive 175. Your answer is right. Only the purchase cost has to be reduced. I do agree. How much to be reduced and what should be the purchase cost? How would I find out?
23 rupees to be reduced from purchases.
23 rupees to be purchased. So now the steps are, from total cost, I need to find out what is the difference. This is by 175. First step 23, and find out how much I should reduce. This minus this amount. Step number 2. Okay, that should be 109. Then I'll type 109. It's not coming. If I reduce 23, it's not coming. 175. Correct? I followed your instruction. You said 23 rupees should be reduced. Let me go to the original data. Okay. So as per your idea, 23 should be reduced. So 23 if I reduce is equal to 132 minus 23. The price is 109. Then I'm fixing this cost is 109. Am I getting 175? Please, anyone can answer?
No, sir. Because we need to change even D and
Yes. So the 23 rupees on all put together, not only the purchases cost. Correct, my dear friend?
sorry, sir.
23 rupees to be, the 23 rupees should be reduced, including purchase and other expenses, not directly 20 rupees on the purchases cost. Correct?
Yeah.
So it is proportionate. Now I'll give you 10 to 15 seconds time. Please tell me what should be my purchases cost to be derived. Total 23 rupees I should reduce. I agree. In that, how much purchase cost if I reduce, then 20% cost also will be reduced and 30% packing and other charges will be reduced. It's a very important scenario in the fixing the cost. Another example, before revealing this answer, another example I want to have. Basic salary for a person I'm fixing 10,000 rupees as a basic salary. DA, I'm giving 30%. HRA, I'm giving 40%. CCA, I'm giving 12%. And deriving a gross salary. Okay. From gross salary, from basic, the employer employs percentage 12%, ESI or PF something. Again, from the basic or gross 13%. I want to just confuse you. That is why I'm just taking different figures. And generally, the company takes 5% as a tax on gross. Now the net salary is equal to gross salary minus ESI minus PF minus tax. So Mr. A is going to get 13,000 rupees as the net salary, but the person is not agreeing. He says, if you are giving me offer of 50,000 rupees as my net salary, you deduct whatever you want, you add whatever you want, I'm not bothered. But if I get my take home salary as 15,000, I'll immediately join. You're also under immense pressure to get an employee because he's a very qualified employee. You need it. Now, please tell me the answer, anyone. How much if I increase my basic salary? Because the others are common percentage to the entire organization. I cannot improve for this person alone. Okay, I'm giving you 32% HRA. I'm giving you 22% DA. I'm giving you 44 because the whole payroll will get spoiled. The payroll is common. The payroll says 30% on something. I said HRA, DA, whatever it is. 40% on your basic DA, HRA, and 12% then your gross, and ESA 12% will be deducted, PF 30%, 5% tax. So I cannot touch any of these data because it is fixed in the company's procedure, protocols. Now, two example in front of you. An example is very simple. Directly the purchase cost should be reduced. To get my answer is 175 as my second cost. Here, the person has to get 15,000 rupees as net salary. Can you reveal the answer?
So we will get by multiple computations.
How much time it will take? Your answer is right. I agree with you. For everything, there is an answer. How much time it will take?
More time.
No time. Now, just count your seconds. Go here. Let me delete this answer. Go here and under data, what if analysis, there is an option called goal and seek. Click this. It is asking two parameters. Which cell is your answer cell? The answered cell is D90, that is my goal. Okay, and one condition, that answer cell should be a formula cell. My goal is the set cell is D90. What is the value I'm seeking? 175. Which cell you wanted to change? Just this cell. 3 seconds you took and say okay. So if I fix my purchases cost as, let me remove the decimals. If I fix my purchases cost as less than or equal to 117 rupees, then by adding 20% on my direct expenses, adding a 30% on my packing, delivery, other charges, I derive the net answer as 175 rupees directly. How much time we spent? 3 to 5 seconds. And this is more complicated issue. ஏன்னா இங்க என்னன்னா many things are adding, many things are reducing, then I'm getting. Now just go there and say data, analysis, goal seek. Set cell is nothing but my answered cell. Even if you are in some other place, please come click this answer. My target value is 15,000 rupees only. My changing cell, only the basic cell is nothing but this, and say okay, like this. Please remove all the unwanted decimals. You can see the finest figure. So if I fix 10,000, only 930 rupees excess on the basic. If you want to see the back, old answer, let me undo everything. Let me copy this for the backup purpose. Control C, and just to see what it all changed. Now again I'll see. If I go data, what if goal seek, targeted cell is K92, targeted value 15,000. I'm changing cell, only the basic cell. Okay, let me remove. Okay, let me remove the unwanted decimals. Now, if I just improve, increase only 930 rupees, then I get totally almost, what is the difference? New salary minus older salary. Yes, if I only increase 930 rupees on the basic, this get increase, this get increase, this get increase, gross. This get increase and deducted from here, this get increase, deducted from here, this get increase, deducted from here, then I finally get 15,000 rupees as a net salary. Not directly 1,276 on the basic, or somewhere else. Only 930 rupees increasing on the basic. I fix my cost to the company C2C is 15,000 rupees. Friends, this command you're able to follow and understand?
Yes, sir.
How's it? What's your name?
Suresh.
Suresh. Hi Suresh,
Yeah.
how is this goal seek?
Fine. I said that if you
Definitely. It is possible only, but it takes a lot of time. Now it is only hardly 3 to 5 seconds. This is mostly used in the cost fixing methodology.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Welcome. Okay. Now the time is only left with 10 minutes. Let me take some if functions because what we planned is different. The time is not supporting us. The topics maybe I can say. Whole series is over. Okay. This is most important function, if function. Friends, Excel sheet is coming with so many functions. Excel sheet is coming with so many functions. If you go inside the formula, these are all functions. Again, the functions are classified into text function or character function, numeric function, date function, financial functions, aggregate functions, and logical functions. Excel comes with inbuilt so many functions. Every function is uniquely different from others. Everything is a very valid functions. Okay. In that, I am very much attracted with the if functions. I'm very much attracted with the if function. Now, what is the difference between all other function with if function? Let me show one example. Okay, if I take some numeric function, this is my base number. This is the to the power 3. Now I can directly use what is the answer if I say 5 to the power of 3. So I just use one inbuilt function called power. Base number is this cell and power number is this cell, and it just gives the answer 125. If I make 7, I get an answer. If I make this as 8, I get an answer. What I'm trying to say is nowhere this function is evaluating or checking a cell and giving either one of the answer. Please understand, any of the function in Excel has got thousands of functions. None of the thousands of functions will evaluate the value and it act differently. It evaluates it as true. It acts differently when it evaluates as false. I hope you understood.
No, sir.
See here, it is not checking anything. Here it is nothing is checking. It is only whatever the form you are giving the value, it is only multiplying. I am just using the power function. X to the power of y. My base number is 7 to the power of 3. I am getting 343 as answer. That means 7 into 7 into 7. Nowhere it is checking. Nowhere it is checking whether the answer is giving true or false. I'll give you an example. Take a situation where tax, income tax. Say for example, total, we're all since the commerce students, and tax. First of all, I wanted to check whether the income is a taxable income or non-taxable. Now the condition applies. Condition applies. Okay, if I say 3,60,000 rupees, this income is taxable income or non-taxable income?
Taxable income.
Taxable income. What is the limit for taxable income? Annual salary?
3 lakhs.
Okay. So this salary is more than 3 lakhs, so taxable. So I'm just saying taxable. And 2 lakh and 40, I'm saying non-taxable. And say 5 lakh and 60, taxable. Fine now. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now tomorrow, this may be 320. Will my net result get changed or not?
Yes, sir. Change. It will change.
It won't change. See, it's not changing. 3 lakh 20, it's coming as non-taxable salary. Correct? And it goes 180. It is showing taxable salary. All right.
Yeah.
Now, this is the very dangerous situation. Now you'll be using the option called if function. Let me delete this. Now the result should come based on the condition. That's what I'm saying. All other function in Excel, not comparing, checking the data and giving the answer. Only if condition will do. Now let me put a function now is equal to if function open bracket. Now three parameter I must give. One is which cell I want to take it into argument. This cell. To compare with what? See this income, Suresh, to be compared with what? To say it is taxable, to say it is not taxable.
3 lakhs.
Okay, then I'll say greater than equal to 3 lakhs. Come on. So we have only two solutions. I mean, two options, only one solution. Either the condition will become true or the condition will become false. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
If it is true, the first argument true, then I'll say taxable. Come on. What happens if it is false? I'll say non-taxable. Enter. I just drag this. Now 6,70,000 rupees taxable, 1,80,000 non-taxable, 450 taxable, and 10,50,000 taxable, and 2,60,000 taxable. Now if I change this value to 320, what will happen? Becomes automatically taxable income. This 2 lakhs will become non-taxable. This go around 2,10,000 non-taxable. This next year 5 lakhs become taxable income. This is one important function in Excel called if function. Hope all understood this importance of this function, the method of using this function.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. This is one of the very important function called if function. Okay. This function entirely different from other function because it is evaluating a parameter with some value what we give. Once it is satisfying that condition, different action. If it is not satisfying the condition, it is giving the different action. Okay. Suppose let me do some calculation. Chuma, just I'm taking, if it is taxable, I want to only calculate 10%. It's not the actual scenario. To show you some arithmetical operation is also possible. So I just say amount or tax amount. I'm just saying if this cell address greater than 3 lakhs, then I should calculate the same cell into 10%, otherwise 0. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now I'm changing this into 4 lakhs. My answer is taxable. 40,000 is a tax amount. This goes 2 lakh and 50. My answer becomes non-taxable and my tax amount is 0. This goes into 7 lakh and 50,000. My answer is taxable, but the value is 75,000. This is the greatest advantage you avail in the function called if function in Excel. Okay. I think we reached time 8:30 and In fact, sorry for initially had some technical issues. I could not, I didn't expect that, but immediately when I changed my browser, I think it's gone well. Whatever I know, I never use the word wherever I go. I teach you to whoever it is. Just simply say, I'm sharing my ideas or experience or sharing my knowledge. That's all I will say. Because, okay, in that manner, I think I've shared my experience and shared my ideas and shared my knowledge with you. So now you have to say that how it was.
You could explain in a very simple way, sir, even for a layman to follow. So thank you very much.
Okay.
For yeah, I know 6:30 to 8:30, 2 hours on a Saturday. Really, it will be taxing for you, but we understand your interest and your you just wanted to share the whatever we learned to others. And this forum is meant for research scholars and professors, just to equip them, because always we depend on others, we do not know how to, and people have aversion to for statistics and other things. So this forum, we just wanted to call experts who can share their knowledge in a very simple terms. So that way, I should say, it is like what to say, anybody can follow. Even my son was
Okay.
also listening to this. Thank you very much for your.
Thank you, madam. And I say one thing very frankly, what I shared with you, I did not know about your previous Excel sessions. What I shared with you is only not even 15 to 20% will be maximum from Excel. Still, Excel has 80% to be learned. Even in the if condition, there could be multiple levels. There could be multiple levels. For example, for every person crossing 3 lakhs is not entered 10% is 10% is a tax. More than 3 lakhs to some amount, only 5%. From 3 lakhs to 10 lakhs, some percentage. From above 10 lakhs, some percentage. So we can have multiple conditions like that. So I try to say is what I shared with you is only 15%, not even 20 would I also but 15 to 18% only I'm able to share in this 2 hours. So definitely Excel is an ocean. I wish you all should keep learning and always know, update your knowledge as and when possible, and then and there it is required. Okay. Thank you all, dear friends. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity. Thanks to university and thank to all the management staffs and all the scholars, my dear students, and all the faculty members, all the participants. Okay, thank you. That's a really, really a great feel for me and great opportunity to share the participants like PhD scholars. Thank you so much. Thank you for everyone who gave this opportunity to me. Thank you so much. And really, next occasion comes, I'm very happy to meet you all once again. Okay, please kindly do some practice. I'll share my email address to Samuel. Really, if you have any doubts, please kindly mail me. I will definitely revert to your queries. Okay. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much, sir.
Happy evening to everyone. Have a nice weekend. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, madam.
It was more on upcoming section. We'll definitely have a session on
Sure,
Excel
sure.
advanced learning, sir. Thank you for your wonderful session, and it was very useful for our
Sure.
research scholars and our MCOM students, because the upcoming year they'll be doing a project for their last semester that will be useful for them to use their Excel on their own, need not depend on someone for their analysis purpose.
Sure.
Thank you
Thanks,
for your
Samuel.
time,
Definitely,
sir.
I will. I make myself available. Definitely, we'll meet once again if really the time permits. All the very best to everyone.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Sam, post the feedback form on the chat box.
Yes, ma'am. Participant, I have posted a feedback form in the chat box link, and you'll receive a certificate by Monday or Tuesday, because previous session certificate is also pending from our side, and we'll make sure that by Tuesday you'll receive both the certificate for the participation. And thank you so much for your wonderful patience listening for this entire session. And the day by day we increase our learning, and it will be useful for us to know more about what we do, and we not depend someone for our statistician purpose. Thank you for your wonderful time. Thank you for being patient in midst of a glitch. And I make sure that I forget to share that there is a glitch in YouTube, and we'll post this entire cloud video in YouTube channel. You might find 50 minutes of YouTube video there. I apologize for this technical glitch arises due to some updates in the WebEx. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you, everyone. Signing off. Thank you. Kindly for your feedback link, and please don't share this in our chat research forum group. Thank you.